Hello, hey, what's happening, YouTube world? This is DJ Ron. I'm the classic DJ from the Bay, that is the Bay Area, California, also known as Righteous Ron. Welcome to my channel. So I guess since the caption is on the screen already, I'm about to partner up and take a reaction video to Rivah of Rivah TV. It's one of my favorite podcasters out there, not just because she uh, has love for men, but because she just keeps it real, and we genuinely tend to agree. So look, if you are one of these people that go through different dilemmas in life or whatnot, just want to let you know that you're not alone. Kick back, relax. We're going to go through this together, and together we're going to grow.
Yeah. Sometimes it's hard, but you gotta stay grounded. Keep your faith, keep your focus. Let's go.
I'm caught in the middle, heart feeling torn. Faith on the rise, but the world feels warm. I'm praying for guidance, I'm praying for strength. Lord, walk with me every step, every lane. Dilemma of a good one, I'm leaning on you.
Welcome back. I was just scrolling through YouTube as usual on a good Sunday afternoon. Matter of fact, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. And came across this video, and again, Rivah, I started to watch, caught the first couple minutes, and now this is something it's perfect for the title of Dilemma of a Good One, formerly known as Dilemma of a Good Man. It's perfect for that title of the Dilemma of a Good One. As if you saw the first installment, we talked about what a good one is, you know what I mean? What a good woman is, what a good man is, or whatnot. So just want to see what we got to say, what they have to say. Let's see if it all ties together. Here we go.
The men that y'all claim don't exist no more, I had that type of man. I had him. And I lost him because I was stupid, foolish, young, immature, possessive, mean, with a nasty attitude, ungrateful, entitled, and ignorant.
A lot of women have this realization, and then they become vindictive. And now you can't see your kids. What's up, guys? It's your girl Rivah, and I'm back again with another video. And since today is Father's Day, I definitely wanted to expose or bring light to, the men that a lot of women say that they want, and then, somehow sabotage or ruin the relationships with these said good men. And the reason why I wanted to bring it up today is because as much as we always talk about fathers and the parenthood and them getting the short end of the stick, the root of that situation is usually the emotional imbalance between the woman and the man in that relationship. And him, most of the time, him wanting to be there, him wanting to be supportive, him wanting to be the center of his children's lives, goals, positions, whatever the case is, the woman either sabotaging the relationship out of jealousy, out of immaturity or emotional immaturity, out of her not getting what she wants out of the relationship based off of maybe her own past or toxic traits. I wanted to center the conversation on that. So I'm going to go ahead and press play on this video. Pause, play, give you guys my thoughts, my feelings, my opinions on this entire situation.
Let's go.
The men that y'all claim don't exist no more, I had that type of man. I had him. And I lost him because I was stupid, foolish, young, immature, possessive, mean, with a nasty attitude, ungrateful, entitled, and ignorant.
That was a mouthful. Okay, I think we could just stop the video right there and just say thank you, ma'am, for your honesty. Thank you for your accountability. Thank you for the fact that you were able to realize your wrongdoings in these situations. Because if we want to be honest, that's more than a lot of men have ever received from the woman who has, done them wrong or treated them or ill-treated them in any kind of way.
Almost makes me want to say, did Rivah have a sex change operation or what? How does she understand and or connect so much? And it seems almost like she may just be a pick-me or whatever, but the truth of the matter is, it's all facts. It's all facts. If you take a look at the first installment, definition of a good one on the channel, you'll understand that this is basically what I was alluding to, having to go through custody battles when she feel like she don't want you to see the kids. There it is. You understand what I'm saying? That's why it's important for us to go to court, do what we have to do to get our rights, to gain our rights, so our kids can get what they have the right to have, their father present in their lives. Let's go.
Some of these men out there just want the person to own up to what it is that they did. And that can't even happen. That day that they're wishing for literally never comes because of the ego of the woman being bruised. So right off the bat, I'm already hooked. Okay, and just to be clear, I have not watched this video. I'm watching it with you guys for the first time. So let's just see what else she has to say.
Same here.
I had a good man. One who gave me roses, romantic surprises, lingerie gift baskets. He cooked, he cleaned, he had roses and candles lined up to the floor. He was romantic. He would throw me $1,000 even when he wasn't rich just to go get my damn hair done.
So let me pause for a moment and just say, speaking for good ones, that is a good man. I mean, I don't personally advocate doing all this kind of stuff, whether you can afford it or not, because chances are you are opening up the door for her to walk out, walk and step on you on the way out. That's just the way that I was raised. You know what I mean? Growing up, listening to songs like I Ain't the One by Ice Cube and, and stuff like that along the way. It kind of paints a picture to let you know what not to do in certain situations. You know what I mean? And yeah, we can love them. And yeah, have I brought lingerie before? Yeah, she put it on and she took it right back off about an hour and a half later. You know what I mean? I'm just keeping it 1,000 with you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not advocating any of that. All I'm saying is that when you receive any advice from anywhere, consider the source. Me personally, I do my best to keep it 1,000 with you because there's a lot I'd like to learn too. That's why it's a dilemma. You know what I'm saying? So look, that's why I'm looking to you. What situations have you done, young man, where you could just say, well, you know what? I did this. I went a little bit above and beyond for the lady. And, if it worked out, it worked out, man. Kudos to you and to her. You know what I mean? For keeping it 1,000 with you, appreciating what you did. And the other way around, you understand what I'm saying? We need to hear these stories. We need to know. You know what I mean? And then there's some young ladies who really can fess up to some stuff that they did. I know one young lady after 20 some odd years just talk about the stuff that, she used to do because it was traumatizing for her, the stuff that she endured early in the relationship, in her opinion. And then later on it came out and she explained why she tried to yin the yang or whatever was going on in that relationship. Okay. Tit for tat is not the way to go. Yin and yang in a good way is the best way to go. Here we go.
My toes, my nails was there. He cared about me. He played old school music and slow dance with me.
And them days is over with. On that note, I actually do like to see French tips on the nails, saying it on the toes. So actually, I could see that if she wasn't doing it herself. Yeah, touchy subject, but my preference.
He f***ed me good, took care of me, took care of my kids. I had a good man.
On paper, so far,
so good.
Yeah. This is all the things that women say that they want. This is what they say doesn't exist anymore. This is what women say that they're lacking out of relationships, that men don't serenade them, or they don't have the romance, or whatever the case is. And so this woman is saying these men actually do exist. I had one, so I know that they're out there. And I always say this too. I always say women who have truly experienced this kind of relationship, you will not see these kinds of women go on the internet and act like, why that woman being submissive to her husband? Why that woman in love with that man? Why she cooking and cleaning for him? These women get it. Okay? These women completely get it, because when they were there, they could see the worth of somebody wanting to do those things. And especially now in hindsight, they're like, yep. Makes sense. You better treat him right if he treats you right.
And they're typically the ones that are happily married and so forth.
And I lost him because I, first of all, was shocked that I even got somebody like that. I had never had nobody like that before.
Okay.
I don't want to pause too much, but there's too many gems being dropped. Too many gems being dropped. And I think that when you listen to women like this talk authentically, we really have to break this down, because what a lot of people don't realize is that there's so many women who are in relationships at this very moment that are on the brink of ruining those relationships, trashing those relationships. They take that person for granted, whatever the case is. And when a woman has gone through those steps of thinking that maybe the grass is greener, she got it like that, whatever, when these women speak, we have to listen and dissect it so other women can get the rightful information from the conversation. What this woman just said is so key. She said she never even got a man like she didn't even know what to do with it. He was such a good man, she didn't even know the weight of what it was because she'd never experienced that before. So many women are like that. They're used to being the second option, the sneaky link, the girl who doesn't get, full attention from a certain man or from the man that she actually wants. And so when they get that, a lot of times these women will purposely or unpurposely, consciously or unconsciously sabotage the relationship because it's too overwhelming for them. And they are trying to figure out what they did to deserve this. And instead of rising to the occasion to meet that man where he's at, to be the balance for him, they run.
And I went into overdrive, just doing stupid shit to try to control him and put my claws in him. And it was unnecessary because I had somebody who loved me for real and did not cheat. Loyal. Oh, loyal.
Again, sabotage. The sabotage comes in where this guy was a good guy, did everything right, and he stumbled across her, or she feels like she stumbled across him, got into the relationship with him, had him, and now was like, hold on a second. If he's so good to me, wait till he finds out that I'm not as good. Wait till he finds out that he can do better than me. And so now she takes that possessive nature out of fear and latches on to him to try to keep him or maintain him in a certain space. And he didn't even need to be kept because he was there willingly. Willingly. But she couldn't see that.
Like one woman said, she can't lose the stuff she used. Oh, yes, you can. Oh, yes, you can. Even the best milk go bad after a while.
If you got some man like that, please do the work. Be appreciative and be grateful. Don't be entitled. Do kind and nice things for him. Don't just be a taker.
Before she continues, I want to talk about that. So many women get into these positions. Like I said, they feel sabotaged. They do all these things. And it's almost like if somebody is broke. I'm just using this for an example. Somebody is broke and you give them $100. And the next time you see them, you give them $20. And they act like that $20 isn't nothing. It's like, honey, you didn't have no money. Okay? You didn't have nothing. So don't try to now come wave the red flag and tell me how I have to give you more because that's what you deserve when I gave you more than you deserved. The first
She just explained entitlement right then and there. I love it.
time. I gave you way more than you deserved, if we want to be honest. And that's the same thing that a lot of these women do. They get with a man who's an amazing man. That if you were to put all their traits or character traits down on paper, that woman would be so undeserving of him. But then the minute that he is now pouring into her and pouring and pouring and pouring, now they start getting entitled about what they need. And he got to do this and he got to get better at that. And he's not so good at doing this.
Give back. Respect him. Oh, respect him. Because that man, baby, he gone. He with a new woman. And she looked happy as hell. She looked happy as I did when I was with him. I'm happy for her. You live, you learn. But I'm here to tell you, you guys always say, oh, there's no good men that don't exist. They exist, but they are rare. And if they came into your life, take this message as go get some therapy, go get some help, go heal, go work on yourself, and pour back into that man, because a good man will wake up one day.
Let me tell you something. Women like this, like that come and speak from this narrative are like gold. They really are. And I know maybe a lot of people won't see it like that. They'll be like, oh, well, she done messed up her relationship. She ruined her relationship. But you see, when women can get on the other side of that situation and realize their wrongdoings and then spread that message out there to other women, it is so vital. And a lot of people don't realize, based off of the conversations that I have here, it's because I've seen women in this capacity. I've seen it. Time and time and time and time again. I've seen women really assume that the grass was going to be greener. Ain't no grass. I've seen them go through that. I've seen them go through the hurt, the heartbreak of that situation, of the reality of, oops, I messed up. And oops, there's no coming back from this situation. And oops, he done moved on and he's good and he's happy. And you miserable, suffering, crying, and still trying to pick up the pieces. I've seen it. Hence why I lean into this conversation, so that women can be accountable for their actions. That's the purpose. Because what she's providing, this vulnerability, a lot of other women don't see. They just see the facade on social media of everything is good, I'm fine, I'm happy. Oh, you know, that was extra weight in my life and I'm way more happier since I'm not with that person. They see the facade, the show. This woman is talking from real hurt, real pain. She's like, if I could have rewinded the clock, I would have changed my tune, because I assumed that this man was a punching bag and he was going to be there for eternity for me to continue to punch. He didn't. He won't. And the truth of the matter is, good men know their worth. They're very well aware. So they will leave. Okay? Or they will find an out somehow.
Before we move forward, I just want to say, like she said, this is gold. This is gold. But in an entitlement world, the problem is they don't want gold. They want platinum.
Good men are not blinded to the fact that they are a wonderful person to be with. They just love your ass. And when they love you, they stay and they stay and they stay and they stay, because they hoping you will get it together one day. They're not staying with you because they don't know that they're a good man and they may not be able to get anything else. Oh, baby, he know. He counting down on your clock.
Oftentimes trying to influence you by leading by example to move in a different way and move in the right direction. Same beat, same drum, same music, same page.
He counting down on your clock. So work on yourself. Don't lose no good man, because I'm going to tell you, they are rare. And since I've been out here in these streets, it ain't nothing for me in these streets. They all trash.
Not all of them.
That's all. That's the tea. That's the word. I hope I can help somebody today.
There's more to love with YouTube Music Premium. Listen to ad-free songs and discover new podcasts anytime, anywhere.
Yeah, and here's the thing. She's saying that because she's measuring all this man to him. All these men that she sees and she's dating, and she's using him as the reference. And you know, the reason why I purposely wanted to drop this video on Father's Day is because you see this realization that this woman has, and she has it with a peace and a kind of calm energy. A lot of women have this realization, and then they become vindictive. And now you can't see your kids. And now I'm going to tarnish your character to whoever will listen. And now, since you won't give me the time of day, or since I realize that door has closed, now I'm going to double down on the disrespect. Now I'm going to double down on, causing you some kind of pain because of the pain that I'm feeling. And it's so essential that women take a step back and really look at the situation for what it is. Not because you're a woman means that you're never wrong. Sometimes you need to, put down on a piece of paper all the things that are going on in this situation and prioritize what makes sense on what to fix. Some of these women need to fix stuff and try to create a good co-parenting relationship with their baby daddy, so that they can, in hopes, try to find somebody or create some kind of space where they can, get better results in the dating field with where they're at. But unfortunately, a lot of women have the harsh truth that one person that was a great man and was good to them was their one.
On that note, shout out to my son's mama and my ex-wife, and all glory to God that we were able to co-parent well enough. We were able to co-parent well enough. You know what I mean? Yeah. Glory to God.
I hate to say it. Sometimes you only get that one opportunity.
Cause that man, baby, he gone. He with a new woman.
It's true. I know people don't want to hear that. I know people, oh, that's impossible. There's so many people in the world. No, you might get good connections, but with women, there's always that one. Okay? There's always that peak relationship connection that they feel and they compare everybody else to.
Becomes the barometer.
Some women are lucky enough to marry that one. Some of those women procreate with that one and then ruin it, mess it up or whatever, and they still, try to keep a door open, whatever it is. But here this woman is clearly saying that one, she ruined it. She ruined it. And it's still trying to measure up. It's still trying to find someone to fill that space. It's a harsh truth. And, I love the fact that she says being attentive and being appreciative. It's so vital. Don't let these other people on social media trick you about your spot. Don't let people watching and see what everybody else got going on start making you compare your life to others and thinking that you got a horrible situation while you have this good man sitting right there, with you, riding it out with you, working through things with you. Don't let these other people make you feel inferior in your relationship because you're not on a private jet like so-and-so and her man. Don't do that. Don't. That's a very poor mistake.
If you got some man like that, please do the work. Be appreciative and be grateful. Don't be entitled. Do kind and nice things for him. Don't just be a taker. Give back. Respect him. Oh, respect him.
Because just as much as you see some good qualities, and sometimes, women get very comfortable and complacent in situations where, yes, they see the qualities, but the effort kind of just is lacking. That's a different kind of situation. I think sometimes both people can get a little comfortable and kind of lose the plot sometimes. But don't let it get to a space where you are disrespecting him on a daily basis. You don't feel the need to listen to his authority and all these kind of things, because the same good qualities that you saw in him when y'all first got together, somebody else will see it.
Absolutely.
And that person might take a lot less work than what the work that he had to put in with you. It's the truth. I love what this woman had to say. I love everything about her conversation. I hope that, ladies, if you're watching this and your husband is a father or the father to your kids, whatever the case, that you are allowing them to feel as celebrated as necessary today. I hope that you guys, the men out there are relaxing, calm, cool, collected. If you got baby mama drama or any kind of tumultuous situation and you know that you put your all into it, it's above you. Okay? All you can do is focus on yourself and celebrate yourself, or have the people around you celebrate you.
And then on that note, we're going to end it with Rivah. And I'm just going to say this, the part where I said earlier about, giving money to your lady and everything else. Hey, if you're a good one in that aspect and in that fashion, by all means, be great and great at it. You understand what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, don't let anybody else ruin what you think of yourself. You know what I mean? But don't be her fool neither, though. You get what I'm saying? Make sure that you're getting back what you're putting into it. You know what I mean? So that it's certainly worth the while. Because one thing I always say is that it's nothing wrong with being good. It's good to be good. You understand what I'm saying? So holler at me and holler back, and together we can get better. Take care, and as always, God bless.
Yeah. Sometimes it's hard, but you gotta stay grounded. Keep your faith, keep your focus. Let's go.
I'm caught in the middle, heart feeling torn. Faith on the rise, but the world feels warm. I'm praying for guidance, I'm praying for strength. Lord, walk with me every step, every lane.
Every choice that I make is a test of my soul, trying to keep my peace while the world take control. Money don't heal and fame don't last, but your love steady rocking me, is holding me fast. I hear the whispers, devil in my ear, but I know you got me, so I'm standing right here. No weapon formed can prosper on me. I'm armored in the truth, got the spirit on me. I'm torn between the streets and your holy light, but your word keeps me steady in the darkest night. They tryna pull me down, but I'm looking above, 'cause ain't nothing in this world stronger than your love. I'm caught in the middle, heart feeling torn, faith on the rise, but the world feels warm. I'm praying for guidance, I'm praying for strength. Lord, walk with me every step, every lane. Dilemma of a good one, I'm leaning on you. It's hard out here, but I'm built for the fight. Every prayer like a flame, keeping me alight. I used to chase dreams, now I'm chasing your plan. Put my trust in your hands, I'm a brand new man. The streets keep calling, but I'm deaf to the noise. Got a choir in my heart singing heavenly joys. I'm standing tall, faith never shaken. The world through its best, but I'm never forsaken. Hands in the sky, this is my confession. I'm taking every L and turning it to a lesson. Blessings on blessings, I'm seeing it now. God turned my pain into a heavenly sound. I'm walking with purpose, no fear in my stride. The spirit within me is my ultimate guide. When the pressure gets heavy and the world too loud, I remember who I am, your child, and I'm proud. I'm caught in the middle, heart feeling torn, faith on the rise, but the world feels warm. I'm praying for guidance, I'm praying for strength. Lord, walk with me every step, every lane. Dilemma of a good one, I'm leaning on you. Yeah. Through every trial, through every test, you never let me fall, Lord. Dilemma of a good one, but I'm yours.